Well, to start with, hello and welcome to our lovely store. Thank you for coming. I'm a product of this region. I've been here practically all my life. Lived in Kuwait as a child, grew up, got married and came to Dubai. So very much based in GCC, very much an expat in that respect. I come from a family of 3 brothers, so being bullied and bullied is part of what we were doing growing up. But yeah, this is pretty much home to us. I think technology is moving so fast these days. It's moving quicker than making an ice cream. So I think it's very important to stay on top of it. And I think that's what I think all business, especially small entrepreneurs, need to do to have a business aspect no matter what their business model is. I'm a mother of 3 kids, so I've reinvented myself over the years. I started out as a software developer. So I've got a bachelor's degree in computer science. So I'm on the back end of developing software, and then obviously the changes that technology will have happened over the years. As a customer, as a consumer, as someone living in this region, I think that's a big aspect of who we are today, especially children and the new generation. I don't think they know life existed before technology existed. So I think that's a huge aspect of all of our lives. So the ice cream concept store is a rolled ice cream store, and it originated in Thailand, and it went to New York, and now it's become popular all over the world, as a lot of things do. This is our first store in Dubai, but we do have a store we've got a couple of stores in Colombo and one in Maldives. So this is our first opening in Dubai, and we're looking forward to making it grow. Like I said, so this is our first venture into F&B in Dubai, and Dubai, as you know, is extremely competitive. But there is an audience for what we do. Since our opening, we've been more than about 8 months now, so it hasn't been a year yet. And we're humbled by the customer feedback. And we have a small, cozy, family kind of a community, a store that's running here. So it's really nice to have customers come back, give us feedback. Based on that, we've added about 10 different flavors, new offerings. We're always on the move to see what else would excite a customer. So you as a customer, if you came in today and you gave us an idea that we could work with, we do. And I think that is one of the benefits of being a small store. You can make a lot of changes, and your customer feedback does have a voice. In terms of what we're looking to do in the future, like I said, we've got multiple stores across different parts of the country. We are coming up with a franchising model soon, so hopefully we'll take it beyond the borders of the UAE. They do online channels because we have a social media presence. We've got Facebook, we've got Instagram, like I said. But the customer interaction, the comfort level that you walk into a store, you try out a product, and then you give the feedback, it obviously has more value. If someone's DMing me on a social media and saying, oh, how about this, it's lovely to hear that. But when you hear of someone who's come to your store, tried the product out, and then said to you, you know what, how about you change this a little bit? That obviously adds a lot more value. We do look at social media aspects as well, because it's very difficult to stay connected to everyone. Not everybody will walk into your store first. A lot of people communicate with us without ever actually being to the store. And we do have that even on our social media platform. So it's an interesting mix. We are open to feedback, but obviously it's more valuable when someone's actually trying your product, come into the store, had a good feeling of what you're all about, and then giving you feedback. We actually decided to, obviously once we decided on the name of the store, which was already existing, we had to get a website. So we went to GoDaddy to register a domain. It was as simple as that. We hadn't really thought about building a website at that point. We wanted to make sure that we got the domain name that we wanted, which was our brand name, Jam Rolled Ice Cream. So that was our first one. I think that would have been in early 2017. So that would have been our first connection. And it was amazing. It was very simple, as you would expect on GoDaddy. I hadn't really looked at the website designing tool at that point. We just registered that as a domain. It's been brilliant, actually. There are different types of people in the world. There are people who are very comfortable with Facebook, people who are comfortable with Instagram, people who are comfortable with neither, but they do go on the World Wide Web. So I think it caters to a larger audience. It is, like I mentioned to you earlier, it's your digital business card, so to speak. It's contributed in the sense there have been corporates who have come there and just checked it out to say, oh, we've got a website that's running, that's functional. It's not very elaborate. As like I said, our business is of a visual nature. So it allows us to play around with images, it allows us to change content very easily. You can publish it within 60 seconds. It's live. I've never personally had any problem with that, and I deal with the website myself. So I do put in images in, we put in locations, we've had it easy, it's been easy so far. And I don't see a reason in the very near future, at least for us to do anything more than just edit it and make sure that it's updated. I think that's partly because of these, well, I won't say, obviously you do need website developers, you do need servers, and you do need the corporate website work. But I think that gives the impression to small business owners or even personal users that, oh my God, building a website is going to be so extremely difficult, it's going to be costly, it's going to be time consuming. But in reality, because everyone's so used to using Microsoft products and we are used to the click and play, I'm sure practically anyone with just a little idea about what their website wanted to be like, we could do that in about half an hour flat. A basic website could be up and running in that time. So I would say absolutely go for it. If someone's looking to make a website, just give it a try. If you have a personal domain, give it a try. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. And there really is no reason why you wouldn't want one. In terms of small businesses not having one, I would say there is no harm in it. Go for it. And like I said, it's always important to have that kind of personal stamp. And a World Wide Web is the best thing that you can do for that. Much longer. Like I said, we registered the domain first. And I had looked at the website too, but at that point I wasn't really sure when the store was going to open. The other thing we didn't want really was the website to be, we wanted to do it in parallel. So we've been working with GoDaddy for longer, but yes, our website probably been maybe about 10 months or a little bit longer. Because initially, to be honest, when we built the website, I hadn't actually renewed it for a whole year. I said, let me see what this gives us. Is it going to be easy to use? Is it going to be difficult? And we initially renewed a monthly renewal. I think I have a monthly membership, which I think is brilliant. For a trial period, you can try it out and see if that works for you. And then obviously we took the annual, and now I've taken renewal. So yeah, that's been good so far. Honestly speaking, we looked at our domain. Obviously, domains are available across different platforms. GoDaddy is something that I had worked with when I was looking in school. So like I said, I come from a software development background. So on the technical aspect of it, in a school when we were setting up our website and we were looking at different domains for parent portals, there were a lot that were comfortable with GoDaddy. We have also a lot of expat population from the UK, and I think GoDaddy is very, very popular in those parts of the world if you want to use a small website. So my first go-to was GoDaddy, and we were lucky enough to find that domain on that. That's the reason we work with you. Not at the moment, or we don't. Like I said, we are looking at our own YouTube channel very soon. The market here in Dubai is very, and our product I would say is very Instagrammable. So our biggest push for social media is Instagram. Our website, like I said, will continue to grow and we continue to add things on it, but it's not that much of a static nature. So we don't obviously update our website every single week or every single day, and we don't need to do that. We probably do that on a monthly basis. We add things, we add new products, we add new information. We're soon going to be going vegan, for example. So yes, we will definitely add those kind of information on the website so there's a wider reach. And like I said, because different people are on different social media. But a website is pretty much, everybody's familiar with the whole idea of a website. So I think we would definitely continue to do that. It helps that the GoDaddy website also has the address and the location and obviously the telephone number and a lot of information which is put into the store. So people have it, and like I said, because it's not static, the information is all there in one page or multiple pages. You just scroll through a few pages and it's all there. So you don't really need to go through multiple posts and figure out what's going on. In a few pages of scrolling down, you can get a lot of information. People have looked at the website and they said, oh, you've got a website. So that's nice. That's nice to know that, yeah, people do appreciate that there is a website, even though, like I said, they may not visit it very often because they've seen it, it's there. But yes, I think people have come through us through that website channel. Oh, absolutely. 100%, without a doubt, and I'm not just saying that to make you happy. I would, because it's just so easy to use. It's cost effective, and I think I've only once had to pick up the phone and call your customer service. It's been very easy to use. I've never really had an issue or never been a glitch, so to speak. And I'm quite a random user, so it's different things at different times of the day, and I've never had an issue with that. So I would say absolutely go for it. You know, build your own website at GoDaddy. The tools are very, very simple. Like I said, it's just a click and play, and yes, I would say go for it. Being in Dubai, it's an ultra competitive world. But it's also very inspirational to see so many small businesses mushroom out into something so big and so fantastic. So I would say get inspiration from wherever. And Dubai obviously is very competitive, but there's a lot that's going on for it in any industry. So I would say persistence, obviously passionate about whatever it is that you do. So it's not easy, but you know, it gets easier, and you get to know yourself and your brand and your product a little bit more every week. So I would say yes, I would go for Dubai in terms of small businesses. They are making it very easier for people to do that, and I think people who have a passion to do something that they enjoy, I would say yes, they will do very well in Dubai. If someone like me who's had absolutely no experience in F&B, come from a very different background, can actually sit here and say I started this store, obviously with help with our you know, people who are like-minded and who are with us on this, I would say F&B is, who isn't passionate about food? Food is a huge part of what we as humans do, no matter where you come from culturally or different backgrounds. I think food has a connect. So for that, I think if you are passionate about food and you enjoy it, or you're a foodie, or you just like to have people around, you know, a food table, I would say F&B is not easy, but I think it can give you some joy if you do it the right way. Once our store was ready and we got the move and we kind of fine-tuned everything that was in there, we've started doing events. We do corporate events, we do birthday parties, we do school fairs. So we've got our pop-up machines, and we take them to wherever there is a fair, there's an event. So if there's a corporate launch or there's a school event that would like to have this experience, we actually take our machines with us, because this whole product does not come in a tub. It's something that you have to experience, which hopefully you will experience soon. It has to be experienced, so we bring it along, we make your ice cubes fresh. And that's something that we've been looking at tapping, because Dubai is known to be very, very cross-cultural, and a lot of events and a lot of things happening around. There's always something happening in Dubai. So that's something that we're looking into tapping, and that's a very interesting aspect of it. Moving out of the store, but taking your product and your brand outside into their own homes and, you know, so to speak. So that's something that we're looking at definitely improving over the years.